Where did the idea come from to move to Dubai? Where did it come from? Someone must have contacted you at some point and said, "I've got this idea, go to Dubai."
So I liked the idea of the opportunity because I knew of people who were going from Liverpool and I knew they were making a lot of money. I'd heard all these stories. I saw them living a life as everybody sees someone living a
Yeah.
life in Dubai on their Instagram account. I had somebody who watched my YouTube channel who reached out a couple of years back and he said, "Hey, if you're ever in Dubai, come and speak to me. Come, I'll show you around." And I was thinking, what do you do in Dubai? And the idea came up then. I had to speak with somebody he recommended back then and I decided to not go through with it. But one day I'd save up a bit of money and I'd go. Now, I had a friend who was an Amazon driver with myself and he went off to Dubai and that was a couple of years afterwards. And I had a little chat with him. He put my name forward. I had an interview on webcam with the agency and I decided to go to Dubai. But that was 6 months prior.
So, the Amazon driver, did he show you any idea of what he was making?
No, but actually the YouTuber guy was making 40 grand a month.
He was making that a month,
Yeah.
tax free.
But yeah, I'm not sure about the Amazon driver guy. I knew he was like just getting by because it was early days for him, but he's very capable. He's still there now. But I knew there was a lot of people making money out there.
Yeah, I've noticed recently, and it's getting worse. People lie a lot online. It's
Yeah.
very easy to lie. My thought was when you said that somebody told you. I wonder if they were getting commission from telling you to go to this company.
Yeah, I believe if I'd stayed at that company, I actually moved on to another company, but he would have got paid a little something after my first few deals.
Yeah. So it was commission only,
Yeah.
real estate.
Yep.
It's a big risk.
It is a
It's a
big risk.
massive risk.
I like it, man. I knew what the risk was, to be
You knew
honest.
it, right? Okay.
I was a part of the Facebook page Brits in Dubai, where every day there's someone coming in saying, "Oh, I'm just moved to Dubai to do real estate," and it's full of comments. "Oh, here we go again," blah 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 blah. And I knew that a lot of people didn't make it. I just was so inspired. I was like, I'm gonna go out there and outwork everyone. I'm not gonna party. And I'm gonna make it, and it's gonna be brilliant. And I still didn't make it, but I take responsibility for that.
So you're not downhearted that you tried?
I am very downhearted.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Oh, yeah.
originally as well.
Okay.
Coming back to England, it hurt, but I take responsibility for it.
Got you,
you
yeah.
know.
But it hasn't stopped you. You haven't just given up.
No, I mean, I don't think I'd do real estate again.
Yeah.
But I haven't just given up on doing big things with my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not happy to just be an Amazon driver for the rest of your life?
No, I know. And a lot of my YouTube viewers would love that, to be honest. But no, I'm not happy. I've got something in mind that I want to achieve, and it takes a risk to
Does take a
get
risk.
there, you know.
I take risks, but I generally plan them. So if they fail, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
That was my thought for you, because you told me the other day, you may have put it in a YouTube video, how much money you spent in Dubai. So how long were you there and how much money did you spend to get there and the whole time?
We were there for about 3 months.
Right.
And I played it safe with spending, and I spent over 10 grand. Yeah. But I was looking after my girl as well. Like, I got her flights there because the plan was to just move there and I'm going to smash it and there's no other option.
Yeah.
So I got my girl there. I told myself the Airbnb's minimum was 1,600. I think I got one for 1,600, second for 1,800, third for 1,600 again. That was in a hotel. Cars, you can't rent a car, even a bad one, for under 500 a month.
Wow.
And there's just bills here, there, and everywhere. Got a new driver's license. I was a few hundred as well, and it just all disappeared. But you know what? For some people, it could just disappear within a week.
It's true. So you did calculate some of the risk. You tried to...
Yeah. Well, it was an even bigger risk, man, because it was all done on a loan.
I didn't know that.
I never hid it. I never hid it. It is what it is.
That's so much worse than I thought.
Bro, it's hard. It hurts. It hurts.
Are you still paying that off now?
Yeah, for the next 3 years.
But you've got money saved up. You've told me you've got money saved up. You've got a decent amount of money. somewhere.
I think that must have been someone else. 'Cause I'm just building myself back up again. It was a massive risk, man. I could have put a deposit on a house or whatever, and you know what? On the flip side of things, I could be out there right now making millions in Dubai. A lot of people do.
It's true. It could have worked.
And it didn't. And I just got to work so hard now at whatever I do to make sure that feels less significant in the future. But for now, it hit. Had to go back to my parents. My whole YouTube channel was watching my story in Dubai, and my whole TikTok. I had to go back to my previous jobs. It was embarrassing, and there was a lot of pain involved.
Didn't know that. Didn't know that. That's so much worse than I thought. If I knew that, I would be like, don't go. Just don't do it.
I know, man. I know.
I'd be like, save up the 10 grand and go. Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That'd be my advice to anyone who's going to try and do something that big.
I'm super good at saving as well. It's just I started my YouTube channel a few years ago. I was just traveling. I've done about 8 months of it, altogether, and I mean that costed an arm and a leg as well.
Yeah.
So I could never really save for Dubai because I was always investing in myself. But from 18 to 20, I saved up a good amount of money. But it is what it is.
So someone told you to go to Dubai.
You didn't tell me to. They
Give you the idea.
Yeah.
You got a loan. You went commission only job.
Mm-hmm.
Ran out of money.
Yep.
But did you have a flight back booked?
I didn't completely run out of money, but me and Ksenia, my girlfriend, we sat down by the pool. We weighed up the pros and cons of staying one more month.
Okay.
If I'd stayed one more month, you know what? I would have ended up going home anyway.
Okay.
And I had just about a month left in spendings. So like another apartment for a month. And it was a commitment. Ksenia didn't like Dubai whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And we just weighed up the pros and cons together, and I took it on the chin. And honestly, looking back a year later, I'm glad I'm not still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been a few times. It's all right. Maximum. I don't like the show off nature of it, but I like that things work and it's clean and whatever.
Yeah. I'm not a bitter hater, because a lot of people who'd had my experience there would now be trying to justify how it's the worst place in the world.
Yeah.
But for me, like, I don't enjoy it, and if I could make money just making YouTube videos, etc., and be anywhere in the world, I'd be much happier. Yeah.
If you were going to do it all again, if that opportunity popped up, what would you change? Like if someone said, it's far more certain you're going to make sales in real estate in Dubai, and you thought, I'm going to give it another shot, what would you change?
If I could go back, I wouldn't do it again.
Mm-hmm.
But if I went back, what would I change? I'd probably tell Ksenia, look, let me just try this out for a month. And if not, I'll come back home, because that was a big expense, just like 2 flights out there.
Yeah.
And then if we got to go back, it's 2 flights back. But honestly, I did all the right things. I didn't go out much. We didn't eat in fancy restaurants. We didn't do all these other things, that mistakes other agents make. We didn't do surfing or any of these extravagant things. I was just trying to make it work out there. So I didn't do anything wrong in that way. Perhaps I'm just not naturally a born real estate agent. Who knows?
Didn't you do that when you came back here?
Yeah. I didn't work. It
must be easier to do it here, though, I guess.
Yeah. The thing is, I wasn't a real estate agent over here. I was international, selling plots of land in the Cayman Islands.
All right.
So I was quite similar to the job in Dubai, to be honest. And after a month or so, they said, "Oh, we don't want to keep you on for whatever reason." I was so made up, to be honest. Well, I'm so made up now because, for one, I was trying to prove to the people who doubted me, people in Dubai, people on YouTube, that I could do real estate, that I could sell plots of land in the Cayman Islands. There was a lot of money in it. The agents were making a lot of money, you know, the ones who'd been there for years.
Yeah.
But I'd have to be sat in that office for the next 5 years to establish myself in it. And, you know, people who buy a plot of land in the Cayman Islands, they're paying over 6 years. So that's what, let's just say they're paying over 60 months. So the commission's quite good on it, but you're only getting a 60th of it until they've paid it off.
Right.
So that you have to be there for a good few years to be making a good monthly income.
Wow. Didn't even think of it.
Yeah.
Did you make any sales in Dubai?
Yeah.
So you actually did something. You got.
Oh yeah, I did. I mean, I left before they paid me for it, and they didn't pay me for it.
But you still made the sale. They should have paid you for it.
Yeah, no, I'm just happy to have made the sale. Like, it's because another thing is when you leave an agency in Dubai and they've sorted all your visa stuff out, then you owe them some money when you leave the agency. Does sound a bit red flag. I understand it, man. Like, I wish I didn't go. Part of me wishes I didn't go, but you know what? I'm gonna work so hard that it's gonna be the proudest thing I ever done. But yeah, they try and stitch you up for like, I don't know, £1,500 just to leave. So if people want to join another agency or they want to get a job that's not commission based, they have to pay £1,500 to leave. But and if not, they won't cancel your visa. So they've kind of got you then.
Right.
But the thing is, I wasn't staying in Dubai. I wasn't gonna get a salary job over there.
Yeah.
I just dipped. And they can't charge me, you know?
Yeah.
So they sent me an email and, you know, I mean, I wish them good luck, but I mean, they're not having any.
Just don't go back to Dubai.
I mean, I can do. If I went back now, I wouldn't owe them the 1,500.
Right.
But it's like...
How much, did they owe you more than 1,500?
Nah.
Okay,
no,
so,
owe me less.
So you're not, Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah. It sounds dodgy as well.
I'd say it is quite dodgy, but there are people making a lot of money out there. Yeah.
If you said to me that you went and you made money, let's say you were there and you were there for 6 months.
Yeah.
Come and do this, I still would have said no, because I would have said, no one's going to listen to me walking around the flat in Dubai and buy it off me. It's just not going to happen. So I wouldn't have gone. But I think when you started posting your pictures of yourself in the suit, I believed it. I was like, oh, I know what he's doing. It's going to be cool. Yeah. I didn't think more about it. I just thought, you've got a job in Dubai, selling flats, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, that's it. I was in leasing to begin with. And that's another thing. There's less money in that. All the new agents come over to Dubai. They're in leasing and they're calling people up. They can like put something in the system for sales, but that will go to the sales team.
Right.
And eventually the company you join, they'll make a heap of money off you. But by that time, all the leasing agents will have run out of money and gone home.
Right, I get it. So they get you over commission only rental.
Yeah.
Which is a monthly payment, I guess. And was the commission on just the first sign up, or was it monthly?
Is in Dubai, it's like maximum 3 checks.
Wow.
So most people paying 2. It's maximum 4 checks.
All right.
It's not regular that you'd be paying monthly.
Yeah. And were these big properties, or were they just any? You can get one for 1,500 quid a month, or you get one for 10 grand a month. I
think it wasn't too dissimilar to here. It was all in dirham, so it's about 4 times UK price. I think when you're renting, you can get it for a similar price to here, maybe 1,000 to 2,000 a month, Great British pounds. That's just a guess, and it depends on the areas. And I couldn't have got one of them places because I was waiting for my visa to be sorted, because I couldn't actually rent until I had that visa sorted. And also, if I wanted somewhere, I'd have to pay in 2 checks. So I couldn't have saved any money that way. Before you went, or before you landed, did you know it was going to be lease or rental? Or did you think it was going to be... Right. I thought so. And commission only? Yeah. They tell you what percentage? Yeah, I can't remember. It was... Let me just think about this, man. How much was it? I think about 5%. I'm not sure. So 5% of a 2 grand deal. Yeah. But it'd be more like a 100,000 dirhams minimum. I think that's about 25 grand, but it's probably going to be so off. You can correct it on the screen. Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like big money. So was the
It's
plan
not, man. It's not.
to
But
do it
like,
and then get stable, then try and move into the purchasing?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
right.
That's how people do it. But I think these companies like to have the leasing agents who are inexperienced come in and at least, you know, put something on the system for later. Because I don't think most companies actually care. A lot of people come in and out and take out loans.
No, well, based on what you just said, it sounds like they've got a system. They just keep turning over these leasing people. They get a sale in, they move on. They get a sale in, they move on. They get paid monthly or every 3 months by the tenant, but you're gone.
Yeah,
You've already made it, and they've got that new tenant now. If they want to move, they'll use the same agent. So
yeah, that's
it's
it.
clever on
That's
their
it.
behalf.
It is. It's clever.
Snide.
Yeah,
But you're back.
yeah, I'm back.
So what we can do now is, you had a story. You told me a story before that. What led you there? Because have you not ever wanted just to work a normal job?
No, it's never really in my plans. So I've been making music since I was in school, and that's kind of what I originally wanted to do, and it's something I want to get back into now. I've got a bit of an online audience myself, but so I was a big fan of your man, Kurt. I was a
Yeah.
big fan of you actually. I saw you before Kurt,
That's mad.
but I'd actually binge watched a lot of his. You know, Harold Boulder and Bold and Bankrupt as well. Big fan of them, and I was just thinking to myself, you know what, I can do this. So me and my best friend were actually chatting about it. You know, we're gonna save this money because I wasn't alone. We're gonna save this money, and then we're gonna move on. We'll go to Thailand and we'll start making videos, and I'll be
Yeah.
the next kid, Kaz. So Thailand was shut back then anyway. So we saw where's open. Mexico was open. We actually had a list of 10 places, and the two that appealed to us were Mexico and Barbados. But Barbados, the Airbnbs were expensive and they weren't that nice. Mexico just looked spot on.
It's boss.
Yeah, I love Mexico to be honest. And we booked there. We booked our first month in Cancun, which ended up to be probably not the wisest choice for making videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, even that was that got moved to the UK red list at the time.
Yeah.
So you couldn't travel to Mexico from the UK. And our flight originally got cancelled and I got a refund and was like, what do we do now?
Yeah.
But then we went to Spain and we went to Mexico when it was on the red list.
Yeah. That's where I met Kurt. We met in Acapulco.
Yep.
Long time ago.
I
What would it
remember
be?
your video on the beach there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the day we met. His video
it?
on the
Yeah.
beach was the day we met. He just messaged me and said, come for a beer. So I went and he was filming.
Does Kate watch all your things?
He'll be watching this, yeah.
Hey, my man, you okay? Big fan.
Yeah. When you spotted me in Liverpool, because that's how we met. So people
Yeah, that's
won't know.
funny, isn't
I
it?
was stood in Liverpool and you walked over to me like, I watch your videos. I was like, what? No one does that. I was literally in the centre of Liverpool.
Oh, that was crazy. Yeah. There was a little Ukrainian event on, and funny thing about us, both our girlfriends are Ukrainian. Yeah. So, but I saw your video or your photos the day before, and you posted them a day before, and you're in a different country. So I was like, is that movie?
Yeah.
And then I saw Tanya, I was like, of course. Yeah. He must just be here, so I can introduce myself. And yeah, it was nice to see you there. I was a bit gobsmacked.
That's bad. Yeah,
Did you feel like a celebrity?
No. Nah. I've been spotted a few times. It's bad. There'll be people watching going, he's got no followers. It doesn't matter. I get spotted in random countries. Yeah. I was walking down, the guy called Kieran, if he's watching, I was walking in Lithuania and I took a random turn. I was supposed to be going down. I was like, this must be a shortcut. Walked down it. A guy walking towards me went, are you Mulvey? I was like, what? It was just a thing. I just turned around that corner and he did the same. We turned around the random street and I was facing him. It happens randomly, but for Kurt, it happens every time he goes to an airport or outside.
It must be intense for Kurt. It's quite busy. Yeah. I mean, I quite enjoy it when I'm spotted, and because I'm in Liverpool, a lot of my audience are in Liverpool. I get it every week, a couple times. You know, I deliver to someone on Domino's. I see you on TikTok. I saw you on YouTube. Hello, Zach. I was running in a half marathon a couple of weeks ago, actually, and someone said, go on, Zach. And I thought, have I got a name badge on there? And it turns out he just was a fan of the YouTube.
That's boss. I got spotted randomly by this is what made me stop posting where I am. I was in Jordan and I was posting TikToks and the receptionist was like, I just seen your TikTok today. I was like, not doing that anymore. So when you see my photos, I'll have already left that country.
Yeah.
I don't post until I've left.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
But for you, being in Liverpool, posting in Liverpool, you're going to get spotted more often. It's like it's a closed group.
Yeah.
They know you're there.
Completely.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. So you've seen my videos.
Yeah.
You've seen Kurt's videos, and then you
Well,
you wanted to copy.
Yeah, I wanted to make that kind of content. So we went off to Cancun, stayed a month there. I started making videos, and my friend was more focused on the TikTok side of things, but he wanted to start making videos.
Right.
So I made a few videos whilst in Cancun, actually quite a lot, probably too much. And then after a month, because we were going from Tulum to Playa.com and we were just enjoying ourselves out there. We both moved over at the time we were single, and after a month, he got quite close to this girl in Playa.com, and he was like, Playa.com is the place, man. I want to stay there for the next month. And I just thought, like, this is not me.
Yeah.
I want to be a YouTuber, and I'm walking down this Fifth Avenue, and it's just all about partying and girls and stuff. And I just thought, you know what? I'm going to go to Merida. So I got the coach to Merida, and we split up for a bit. I came back to Playa.com for a few days and then went off traveling, etc. And I was just enjoying the travel life so much. I was enjoying going to a new place in Mexico every day. I have so many fantastic memories there. And I went off to Colombia as well. So I spent, So this is all in the same period. So I spent about a week in Medellin. I felt a bit under pressure there because I saw some things, like I was in a taxi and it was either a traffic jam or the lights. And I see these two guys hop off on a bike. One grabs a rock and he's walking up these cars looking for someone to rob. And obviously I'm a gringo to him.
Yeah.
So I would have been the first person he targeted. As soon as he got to the back of our taxi, the traffic or the lights we managed to go.
Yeah.
So it was quite a sketchy place. And I went to Bogota, and that's where I looked at my bank account and thought, it's not quite worked out.
Yeah.
All my videos were about 200, 300 views.
Really?
Some of them were really good, but if you watch them and then you watch one of Kate's videos, you see a big difference in the two.
Yeah. That's so a lot of people see, and this happens a lot. They watch someone like Kurt Bald Harold, who'll get big views, Dale, and think, well, he's just walking around with the camera. It's not that. They put so much effort in. Because I did exactly what you did and just filmed anything. I thought it was interesting. It wasn't. Yeah. And they didn't get views until I changed.
Yeah, some of my videos did well, and they were the ones more adventurous, more like a Kate one. But I'm just thinking, I went to the middle of a square in Merida to feed pigeons. It was just like, I just imagining Kate Cass doing that. Hey guys, today we're going to film some pigeons. We're going to feed some. I just can't see that happening.
Yeah.
And I just got to take accountability for that, why that didn't quite go to plan. But I ended up going back, and I'm sure we'll get back onto that. And like my videos in Morocco picked up on views, and they were more planned out. And I got better as time went off.
Yeah.
But I mean, Kate was a natural.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I saw a few of his videos in Italy back when he originally started, and he wasn't as good as he became, but he became a really good YouTuber very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, people think that there's exactly what you thought. I'm going to film these pigeons and it's going to get views. I did some stuff like that in like Turkey, and I was like, why did anyone watch that? One time I went to the beach in the morning. That was the video. I just went to the beach. I didn't do anything. I just didn't speak to anyone. I just looked at the beach and was like, right, back to work. It got no views, obviously. Brilliant. But at the time, I was
watched
like,
your Turkey series, bro.
yeah. It's not very good. I don't have the motivation to make them videos and to make them good. I know exactly how to do it. I tell people to do it.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to do it myself.
I don't want to be just another copycat now. And
that's the thing. You can do your own version of something. Yeah. That's what anybody trying to get into any genre. There's no point. So I was trying to explain this to someone the other day. If you want to buy them trainers,
Yep.
you can get a black version, a fake version of them.
Yeah, these are the fake versions.
Are they?
So,
There you go.
I mean, they're not. These are like 15 quid.
So you can get, how much are the proper ones?
Like, let's just say 400.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't branded, but you can get like shoes that just look like this.
There you
and
go. They can get the cheaper version. You get the cheaper version. You're saving money. But the difference between Kurt Kaz and Zach Jones making a travel video, they're both free. So why would you watch yours? So you need to make Zach Jones videos worth watching, not just a copycat of someone better. And then eventually find your way better. So that's what everyone needs to do. If you're doing gaming, if you're doing commentary, you need to have a reason to take their viewers away, because we only have a limited time. I have how many hours a day to watch YouTube? 1.
Yeah.
Loads, but 1.
Yeah.
Let's say 1.
I'd say 1, and then Ksenia will be, you said 1 in that video?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tanya would, as soon as I said that, Tanya would be like, you watch YouTube all day. All right, 10 hours, but I'm not going to put the effort in to watch this video when there's a better one.
Yeah.
Unless there's something specific about that video.
That's it.
It's like Wendell. He, in my opinion, he does the best of that genre.
I completely agree. Yeah, I completely agree. He's found his niche, and I watched that, and you know, what a guy, what a great.
He's a good lad.
Yeah, I've been in touch with him as well, because he made an Amazon video not that long ago.
Yeah,
and I was like, he knew who I was. I was like, wow.
He's flying at the minute. He knows exactly how to make his videos.
Yeah. But there's a lot of copycats of that
Exactly.
now, bro.
It's already coming.
Britain is like the all over my YouTube now.
And he's the best at it, so people are going to copy him.
Yeah, I like the way he's very compassionate for the people he's filming, you know.
Exactly, this is a thing I say to people. I could go make them videos, but I would not come across like he does.
Yeah.
There would be, people would say you're forcing it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do it.
I'm compassionate like him, but he's so engaging with the people. Like he's spot on for
he's made for. He's going to continue to grow, and I would say he's going to be one of the, well, if not the biggest, because he gets the biggest views in that genre. But his subscribers are slowly growing.
Oh, he will be. He will be.
But that's my advice to people: make your own.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm still trying to figure out my YouTube niche, but I know that just being a Kate wannabe is not the way. And I see people who, they're getting a bit of success with it because they're going to like hype places like Pakistan or Afghanistan, and I understand it, and if it pays well, then fair enough. But like, I can see by their Instagram stories, they're in this desperate energy that's not really healthy, you know? Like they're posting about, I'm going to go here in May, I'm going to go here in December. And I'm just thinking like, come on, just do it, man.
Just do it. Yeah. This is the thing. I don't know if you do it or not, based on what you've just said. I think you've got the same view as me. Post that you've done it, not that you're going to do it.
Yeah.
You can say, I'm on my way to do this thing, not I'm going to post a video, I'm going to post a podcast every 2 weeks. I'm not going to say that because it probably won't happen. But I will definitely post at the end of the year. I posted one every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
But yeah, what you said spot on. If they're getting low views, because you know how much you make from ad revenue, so you can base it on their views.
Yeah.
They're probably getting less than you because you've got a good audience. You've got a British audience.
Yeah.
They're getting 5,000 views in Afghanistan. We know how much money that makes. Maximum. And is it sustainable? Is that why they release every day? Because they're just about breaking even.
But when I was traveling, I was a bit in that like desperate, like, come on. I was in a bit like that when I was in Dubai as well. Like, oh, what's going to get views? And then I don't know, you know Kate. I don't imagine him being like desperate for clicks.
No, he doesn't release most of his videos.
Yeah.
He makes them and goes, not good enough. Moves on. So, but the luxury of knowing your videos will get views. That's the thing, Harold said this. If you consistently release poor performing videos, YouTube punishes you and it'll just go down and down and down. So stop, make a good one, release it. Yeah. I made that mistake, that exact mistake. I released Jordan videos on my own that got good views. Then I went to Pakistan with Kurt, they all got good views. I went to Nepal on my own, or with Tanya, got good views. And then I went to the Maldives, views just shot down.
I've had that
Why,
before.
why would you want to watch the Maldives? Who cares? Just some guy going to the Maldives on holiday. But then the first one was kind of in the same genre of video, so it kind of made sense. But the second two weren't. I should have stopped and just not posted, because the next videos were Sri Lanka, and it would have been the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I was desperate to release videos constantly.
Yeah.
And Kurt said to me, "Don't release them next Maldives videos." I was like, yeah, release. He was like, "You're ruining your own channel," and it did. And then I just gave up. I mean, I'd made another 50 videos after that, but I didn't want to. So, desperation. The people can smell it. They can see desperation.
Yeah.
It's the same in dating. Girls can smell desperation.
Oh yeah.
They know if you're desperate. If you're not desperate, that's why, lads, if you're listening, when you've got a girlfriend, more girls are attracted to you because you're not desperate. So
yeah.
it's the same in everything. Don't be desperate. Plan things and.
'Cause if it's coming to you, like you don't feel that pressure.
Yeah.
It's calm, and people will want to that, you know.
Yeah. People like. I've noticed. I read your comments. People like your content, your Amazon and Domino's content.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a limit to where you can take that, unless you change it.
Probably, possibly not, but.
How could you get 1 million views constantly on delivery driver videos
Yeah.
in the style you do them now?
Yeah, in the style.
But you could change them to get them views. You could make them dramatic.
Yeah.
Because stuff like that happens to you on them things. It could be dramatic.
For sure.
But on that, so what's next? Because let's go to TikTok. So one day I said to you, how much you making on TikTok? You went, nothing. I was like, why not?
I remember that.
And I told you, sign up to this creator platform thing, and you were like, okay. A few weeks later, oh my god, it makes me so much money.
Yeah, it's been performing well. I actually had the first month of that just gone, and I made more doing that than in Amazon and Domino's.
That's boss. I remember you told me, and I was like, that's class. That's what it's for.
Yeah. So now that's I'm taking this month off Amazon and Domino's, and I'm gonna try and put all my effort into that, to be honest. And I know the Amazon and Domino's videos do well on YouTube, but honestly, I gotta find some time to find the content that's right for me.
Yeah.
And I have an idea of what direction I'm going in now, but I don't know what the ending's gonna be. I just know I'm gonna try and find it.
Yeah, you're not giving up. You're not just saying, I've failed a few times. I'm giving up, because how many successful people are successful the first time?
Yeah.
Very few.
I think it'd be important to mention the fact that I was traveling around Mexico and Colombia the first time. Come back, recorded the day in my life in my job of an Amazon driver, and that's the video that absolutely blew up.
What made you do that? Had you seen somebody else do it, or you just?
I just thought it'd be interesting,
Yeah.
and I thought it was gonna get a decent amount of views. I thought it was gonna get more than the Mexican videos, but I didn't expect it to start shooting up like that.
So you were getting 200, 300 views in Mexico. Then what did this video get?
It's on 600 and something thousand now.
Quite a bit of
British audience is quite good.
It was fully monetized.
Yeah, well, I wasn't monetized before it, but like I think I missed out on about 100,000 views.
Actually, it's 500k views on a British video.
Yeah, it paid me quite well actually, and because that paid me well, I was like, right, we're gonna do the K-Cash thing again. We're gonna make it better this time. And you know what? Amazon had suspended me for making that video. So I just thought, you know what, screw yous, and I booked another flight to Mexico and did it again. And the videos were getting a lot more views this time, and they were actually better videos. But eventually they started tapering off.
Yeah.
The money I took from that one video was starting to go, and I come back to England just with the intention, all right, because Amazon took me back. So I'd go back to Amazon, make Amazon videos, travel somewhere, go back to Amazon. And doing that, I went to a lot of different places after that. So Romania, Morocco, Turkey, and I had some fantastic experiences. And that's when Dubai came around. And
Alright, so that's caught us up to Dubai. And now after that, you went back to doing Domino's and Amazon. The views, I would say you get good, consistent views. Your audience is decent. And you're getting sponsorships in your videos every now and again now.
Thanks to
no worries. That's what my business does.
Yeah.
And that's boss to see that add into your paying off now, finding out it's paying off your loan.
Yeah, that's it. We'll get there, man. We'll get there. Like I don't stop, and I've got a big vision. So I just like gonna work so hard, but that loan feels like nothing.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
And I've got other expenses as well, like that I'll probably just keep to myself. But
Yeah.
most people would look at my monthly outgoings and like,
Yeah.
so I have to match that with the incomings. Have to.
Can you get rid of that?
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. My this might help people who want to travel full time. And my monthly outgoings are £5.
Yeah,
That's
I
it,
understand
fixed.
that,
Yeah.
man. I understand that completely.
It obviously changes because I'll go to Georgia or Thailand or the USA, and the price of what I spend changes. I have a budget that I try not to go over. However, if I don't want to spend any money, my outgoings are £5 a month, which is my phone contract here.
Yeah,
That's it.
that is superb, man.
Yeah.
That is superb. I will get there, and like I said, I am really good with money and not spending it foolishly, but I just had to take that risk, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I took a risk at, how old are you?
26.
26. So I took a risk at 20. I moved to France.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that big of a, it wasn't like yours. I didn't spend any money doing it, really. I finished uni and moved straight to France after my first year of working. The risk was, if it didn't work, I ruined my degree, and that happened. So I went straight into a job from uni in the same industry, which is buying, purchasing. And then I knew leaving that job and going to do something else meant I would never get a job in that industry again. Went there for 2 years, and me and my girlfriend split up, so we moved back to the UK, and I couldn't get a job in that industry again, so I had to start again. But it worked out better because I sat down and was like, I should have been doing web development. That's what I did in school. I stopped it when I went to uni. I need to do that again.
Yeah.
So I got a boring job, the Einstein thing, where he got a job in the patent office. I got
I
a
didn't
job
know that, but
did you not?
No.
So he did that so he could think about his genius ideas.
Okay.
I got a job in Ormskirk Hospital doing admin. Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. But I on the computer while I'm working. I had another screen. I was learning web development.
Oh, that's amazing, man.
18 months, got a job. 10 years later.
I know the web development is quite decent though.
Yeah, exactly.
But you don't do that no more.
No, I finished it just over a year ago when Kurt said, "Can you help me?" I said, "Yeah."
Well, like,
That was a risk.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you couldn't get that job after coming back from France, you must have been a little bit annoyed. But now looking back at it, it was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can say the same about Dubai. in the
Yeah,
future.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I was trying to say. So you didn't just was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna give up and just do something I don't want to do. You're gonna do something you kind of don't want to do until you find your next thing. As long as you don't get yourself in 100 grand of debt.
Yeah, 20 is okay, but 100. No, I'm crawling myself out of
Yeah.
it. No, I've been able to book a month here. I'm an hour away from Liverpool right now,
Yeah.
just to focus on making TikTok videos.
Well,
That
that
was a
sounds so
year
weird to
later.
people who don't know how much money it is. We're not going to tell them because they don't need to know.
Yeah,
But when you said that to me, I was like, well, I know you can do it. As long as you keep your views up, that'll make far more than this you paid for this.
yeah, that too.
Yeah.
We love a risk, and you know what? I'm gonna make you shake your head a little bit more. When I was in Dubai, I said to myself, because I'm self-employed at Amazon, I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna smash it out here in Dubai, and then I'm gonna call up HMRC and pay my taxes for last year.
You haven't paid your tax?
No, I have now.
All
That's
right.
why I'm happy to say it. But like, when I got back from Dubai, I had taxes awaiting,
Okay.
yeah, to be paid.
Right. But you've paid.
Yeah, I pay. I mean, I wouldn't have said that if I hadn't
Yeah.
paid it.
Yeah. But you're self-employed now still.
Yeah, I mean, well, Amazon was self-employed, and I have YouTube money and stuff to pay.
That all goes through there legally.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Very good. But that's the thing about Dubai, it's tax-free, technically.
Yeah.
So people do go there and make loads of money. That's why YouTubers tend to go there.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Of course, it's a great
Yeah.
opportunity for a YouTuber, you know, to just not pay 40% or whatever someone's paying to a government.
Yeah.
Um,
Why wouldn't you if you don't technically live in your country? Why would you pay tax there? If you're never there, why would you pay tax there? Like if you're from
makes
Scotland, why would you? And you're never in Scotland, why would you pay tax in Scotland, for example, or Australia?
sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the content plan for TikTok? Like, what are the ideas if you're not going to be driving a van?
Sure. Well, half of the money's come from TikTok Shop, half of it's come from the creator program, or probably a bit more of it's come from TikTok Shop. So I'm gonna do
Right.
one TikTok Shop video in the morning, and then I'm gonna do a like talking video, and then I'm gonna answer a question, 3 videos a day. There's not too much pressure. I might add up some more during the time, and then focus on the YouTube as well. And I've been thinking of starting a podcast as well. But I mean, we had a conversation in the car. I was thinking of doing mine over webcam, but you don't.
It's the delay of answering the question is so difficult.
Yeah.
Think of all the voice calls you've had on Zoom.
Yeah.
It's
About
so
5.
yeah. Having an
But
interview
yeah.
or something over Zoom,
Yeah.
you butt over each other and you can't get the reaction. And if the signal's not great, it's blurry, so you can't see them. And then you talk over the top. Oh, sorry. Oh, you go. You'd have to do some sick editing.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a podcast that's done remotely like that? That gets good views.
Yeah, but big name people.
They have to be massive. But if you go to Steve-O's podcast, he did one with Corey Taylor from Slipknot, remote. It was so difficult to listen to. I couldn't watch it.
Really? Yeah.
I tried listening to it on Spotify. I couldn't get through it. They've done another one together, and it's good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to have a little reconsider of that.
But if you do it, you could do it. If you're going to be around Liverpool, there's so many creators in Liverpool who would want to come on.
That's it.
Go for it. The podcasts exist in Liverpool already. Adam Rowe's got a massive one. Comedian. I see this other one as well. This other comedian, don't know his name. Scouse comedian. He gets a ton of views, so it's possible.
Yeah, for sure. You can like hire a podcast studio where they do all the editing and put it all together. But I was just thinking of doing a webcam thing, but now I'm gonna have a little think about that tomorrow.
There's nothing stopping you from making a few episodes, not releasing them, watching them and thinking, is that good enough to release?
Yeah.
So you don't have to release everything. Record 3 or 4 and then go, you know what, that's not good enough. Or it's still good enough.
Is it not? I was just wondering, you know a lot about YouTube. Would you not post a video under 10 minutes?
I've posted loads of videos under 10 minutes.
Oh, so you would recommend that?
Why not? If it's good, post it. If you go to my clips channel, not bothered clips, there's a video on there that's 3 minutes long and it's got 100,000 views or more.
Yeah,
because the title's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
That's just a question I had about YouTube, really.
It depends on if you need money out of it, because they obviously make less money.
Yeah.
But if it's a good video, post it. Dale Phillips got a video about a scam in Indonesia, and it's 5 minutes long or 4. Millions of views, 5 million views.
Yeah, even on Facebook he smashes.
Yeah, exactly.
He's very engaging as well, though.
He's a good lad.
Yeah.
We've known each other for a long time. But yeah, that's the answer to that video. That one, 4 minutes or 5 minutes. David Dobrik, all his videos were 4 minutes 20 seconds long.
I remember that. Yeah.
Didn't make any money out of them, but they grew. So it depends what your goal is: views or money.
Did he not make money on them?
He had a song in every video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess people like that and like Neil, they're making so much that they don't really. That is worth putting music in the videos.
Yeah. I know how much David Dobrik charges for ads as well, so I wouldn't worry too much about his ad. I'll tell you later. Sure. It's mad. For one TikTok, you can't even imagine. I'll have you guess in a bit. I'm not going to tell anyone because it's private info. But it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your plan for YouTube stuff? Because a lot of creators come to me who are big on TikTok, but they've got no views on YouTube. It's very hard to take people from short content to long content. But when you've got long content, it's dead easy to make short content. So this whole podcast will be turned into shorts.
Yeah, exactly.
But to go from the other way, they struggle because the short attention span won't watch the long content. So are you still going to work on your YouTube as your main stuff to transfer to TikTok?
I'm going to work on TikTok separately and then also use a bit of both.
So you're not going to just give up on YouTube?
No, because you know what? A lot of what's paid me well is the videos that were 20 minutes long cut into 3 minutes long.
Exactly.
Yeah, one of them had an Amazon video cut up into a 3-minute Amazon video. 660 something thousand views on
TikTok?
YouTube.
On
TikTok.
YouTube? Oh, yeah.
On TikTok. Yeah.
Recently, since you changed it to the creator,
Yeah. So
good
that
money.
was quite good, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't really got the time to make TikToks, so I had Tanya make some, and she made 10. One of them got 3.5 million views.
Really, yeah.
So I know I've got some content there to make money on. She now hasn't got the time because she's working in this agency.
Is that the video where you eat the thing?
Yeah.
Can you clear up what that was? Because I've watched that a
drugs.
few times.
It was,
What?
it was drugs.
Actually,
Yeah, it was drugs.
Like illegal drugs?
In that country, it's legal, but you couldn't get it over here. It's betel nut.
Do you eat it?
You chew it and then spit out.
Okay.
So you watch Kurt's content? In Papua New Guinea, he was always eating this thing, this nut. In Pakistan, he was taking packets of stuff off people.
Yeah.
It's a nut that comes inside like a green, looks like a walnut case, and you chew the nut with something else, with some sort of lime, not like lime juice, like the stuff you put in concrete, and it makes you super high. So it said it's strong.
Interesting.
I felt so strange after I ate that.
Yeah.
If you watch the actual full video,
I watched the full video a while back, yeah.
it's bad. Later on, I'm talking to these kids, and they're teaching me how to speak Sinhala, their language. And you can see me, I'm just like, yeah. But I remember I said to Tanya, I feel so weak because I don't take any drugs, never have taken any. I don't even drink.
That was kind of food, yeah.
It was mad. I thought it was coconut sweets.
Yeah,
people are
like
commenting saying like, "Oh, it's a sweet, it's a mouth freshener." It was drugs. And it was actually, I wasn't clickbaiting people. It was drugs. Yeah. So that's, if anyone wants to go watch that, just go onto my TikTok. It's pinned. So a guy walks up to me with the nicest looking tray of colourful things. I picked it up. He didn't say one word to me. That was the issue. Can I eat this? He just stared at me. Okay, he didn't speak my language. And he just looked at me and I was like, okay. Put it in my mouth and I was like, oh, it was wood. It was like wood and like some sort of fuel, like petrol or kerosene or something. And the leaf. And it was just mad. I couldn't taste any coconut, which apparently were the colour things. It was within seconds, I'd walked away from him, paid him, and then I'd seen him walk away and I spat it out. That was horrible. And
guess you were doing it the correct way then, eh?
Yeah, exactly. People were saying, "You hope you didn't swallow that. It's toxic." So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's toxic.
Yeah.
But later on, I was sat there and I was like, I think that was betel nut.
Yeah.
And I asked some kids and they said on camera, yeah, it's sweet betel.
Really? Yeah. Have you changed the way you travelled since you stopped filming YouTube videos in that way?
Yeah, I don't go out just to find chaos.
Yeah.
Like my travels are more like this now, what you're doing.
Yeah.
Find a nice place, chill, go check out some tourist stuff, relax, work.
Yeah.
But it used to be just pick somewhere chaotic and run around like an idiot.
Yeah.
So it ruined. Wendell asked me this in the last episode. Did vlogging ruin my travels? Yeah. It's awful. Like I didn't enjoy traveling now. I was just trying to make videos.
I loved it, but you know what? Like at the time, I didn't know Ksenia, and now it would be harder to do with Ksenia. Like I wouldn't have made some of the risks going to places I've been to with Ksenia by my side because I got two people to kind of look after. And but regardless of that, I think if I wouldn't like the idea of me being single and making them kind of videos now because I just think there's more that I want to do than just you know, entertain people with that.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah. I wouldn't make them videos again. I'm not saying I'm not going to make videos again on my movie channel.
Yeah.
There's 35,000 people there that want to watch stuff maybe.
Yeah.
But I can't really think of anything. I can't think of a reason to make a video that people should watch. People should watch this because they want to find out about you and what happened in Dubai. So there's a reason. But there's no reason for them to watch me walk around Philippines.
I think your life's interesting now, though, bro.
My life is interesting, but I can't put it across really in a way that's interesting enough.
I think you can because, like, you can say, instead of going to a new place and showing a hotel and you're going to the market, say, like, I've got a call at this time. Someone wants to do a video for Kate's channel, but he doesn't take them too much. I don't know. I think your life's pretty interesting, man. Travel the world, but like you won't be in that desperate energy as well to show off all these different things. I think the content would be better.
Yeah, it's if I want to show that
That's
part
it.
of my
That's
life.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, technically, if we think about it, I travelled to 31 countries last year.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But some of the stuff I did there wasn't really interesting. Sometimes I just went to the gym, ate, worked, and that was it.
Yeah.
So like people don't know some of the stuff we did, well, me and Tanya. So like when Kurt was in Brazil, I was there with him.
Yeah.
People know about Medellin because I was there on camera in
Yeah.
his meetup, and then we were somewhere else. But like I would say at the start of this year, I've just got a shitload of work to do. So it'd be like I wake up, drink shitloads of tea, with my feet on the table, on my laptop on my knee, and I don't move.
It's a good life, man.
Yeah, it's all right, but it's not interesting enough to film.
I understand, yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
It'd be interesting to see when this is posted, if any of your followers are like, oh, I watch him too.
Oh, there will be, man. Yeah, there will be. A lot of people you know you.
And it's funny finding out who knows who, because you did a video with a British lad who makes travel vlogs.
Black Man the Traveller?
Yeah. I've seen a few of his videos.
Yeah.
Didn't you do a video with Afghan Dan?
I did a video with Afghan Dan, yeah. See, Wendell got his ideas off me.
Yeah.
Because I decided to go on this road trip. I didn't do that many videos, but just do more British content. And yeah, I went on a road trip and I messaged Afghan Dan and then another two from the Blackpool Grime Media lot. And he responded to me. He wanted to come out and do a video with me.
Mad. That's funny. He's in jail now, I believe.
Yeah, he's in jail. I think he probably struggling with a few things. He was nice though, and like, yeah, when I was filming, he went a bit awkward on camera, and people were like, oh, he's lost it. But to be honest, when I wasn't recording, he was chill.
Yeah, some people aren't actually that good on camera. They change instantly.
Yeah.
So you never know. Maybe there's an idea for you for a podcast. One, M to the B, what's her name? Millie something.
B, yeah.
Message her. I'm sure she'll come on your podcast.
I'm sure she will.
And she's got one of the most famous TikTok sounds of all time.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah. Probably at the time of filming, it was the biggest video. I think there's one more now that overtook it.
Is it?
But yeah.
I have no idea.
TikTok's TikTok, man.
Can
I
you
didn't
imagine?
use it a couple months ago.
No, every now and again I'll have a quick swipe through, but I signed up for the creator program beta or whatever it's called, the fund or whatever, and then I didn't post, and somebody messaged me saying, have you seen how much money is happening on there? And I was like, nah. I logged in and I had loads of money.
Yeah.
It was bad.
You think it's going to get taken down? The CPM?
It'll just slow. It'll I think they'll maybe increase the threshold.
Yeah.
So it's harder to get monetized.
Yeah. We're in now anyway,
yeah.
but my videos have started taking a hit.
Have they?
My viewership. Yeah. Did you find that or no?
I just stopped posting.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
posted 40, 50 videos and then just stopped.
Yeah, fair enough.
Every now and again, but I know which videos will work. I already know.
Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it? I know just before posting.
Yeah.
I can kind of sense it.
Yeah.
We have an algorithm in our mind, lad.
Yeah. It's the same. The stuff that worked on YouTube is going to work on TikTok for me.
Yeah.
But most of my 40-minute video, only 3 minutes of it's worth posting on TikTok.
That's it.
If I post the rest, the views will go down. And if you're in the algorithm, you just keep getting pushed. I don't know if when you scroll through it, you see the same people. And it's because TikTok's pushing that to relevant people. I'll probably see the same ones as you.
Yeah. Mine varies, to be honest. I get a lot of Christian content right
Really?
now. Yeah, I've been getting into that.
I don't post. I don't really watch TikTok. I'll quickly look through and then that's it.
Yeah.
But everyone else does. That's what matters.
A lot of my audience just say, "Oh, you're not Scouse." That's
I read them. I commented on one. I responded, "You're just a wool, really, aren't you?" And I commented back to him, I was like, "He's a blatant Scouse. He lives in Liverpool. He's from Liverpool."
Yeah.
And his response, "You're a wool too." Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah. To be fair, I got a lot of Scouse content posted to me, like shown to me.
Yeah.
When I watch one, the others appear, and it's good. It's definitely growing.
Yeah.
Sam Tay is content boss.
Mm-hmm.
Very funny.
Big fan of him.
Yeah, Tanya tries to understand it. She comes over to me and goes, "What's this mean?" Like, let me translate. I can't translate it. Just he's pretending to be a Scouse spider. That's all that matters.
He's funny. I haven't saw him in a while actually.
Yeah. But I think that if you're gonna do a podcast, Scousers, there's loads of them. Like it's getting massive at the minute. I don't know if you've seen. There's a guy on TikTok, Scouse lad. He sells luxury clothing. He started a business buying and selling luxury brands like whatever, whoever.
Yeah.
Chanel.
Clothes.
Yeah.
Oh,
You might see him. He's got like long blonde hair.
I'm on him. Yeah.
He went on Dragon's Den. Yeah, you seen it?
I
That's
saw a
boss.
clip of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
And I just saw him on TikTok, and yeah, he's been signed up for Dragon's Den. People making it. It's boss to see.
No, yeah, it's fantastic.
If I read his comments, the amount of shit people gave him. Yeah, it's crap. You're just ripping people off.
Yeah.
And he was always calm, responding to people.
Yeah, that's the best
Yeah.
way to
Yeah.
be, man. Composed. He seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
I never spoke to him, but
Nah.
he seems like a real good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's working.
I love the city, to be honest. Got a lot of friendly people.
Yeah.
I wish people would get over the wolf thing for myself, but like, because I tried not to mention it for so long, and it just always goes back to it. But like, irregardless, it's a beautiful place. The city centre is great, and the
Yeah.
people are very good people.
Yeah. The airport's better than Manchester as well.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a mutual friend who works there.
Well, where?
Tom works
Oh,
at the airport, yeah.
Oh yeah, completely.
Yeah. He'll be on this podcast soon. Anything
Yeah.
else you want to say? You can end it there if you want. Subscribe to his channel.
I got nothing else to say, but thanks for the opportunity, because you're one of the main people who got me into YouTube to begin with, so it's been good to sit down with you.
It's my fault.
Yeah. Dubai's all you, bro.
Yeah, that all
Yeah.
started. Right. Yeah, so follow Zach.
Pleasure, guys. Pleasure.
What's the next one? See you later.
Yeah.